Hello there and welcome back to No Man's Land. We've got the case combine out, all warmed up, all in good nick, so we can take it out for harvest today. We do have the John Deere here ready with the auger for when we're done. The auger has been in storage at the Farm Supply Cooperative for the last few months, since we moved here really, because we had no place to store it. But now it's going to have to stay down here, so we'll have to find somewhere to tie it down over winter. And big changes behind me. We have a more suitable home for the autumn and winter months. Tore down the old shack, an outhouse, and sold the excess wood. This guy's just on hire, so we've got him down here until we get enough money in to start work on building a proper home, which will go here in future. So we've sorted the ground out, but we're probably going to need more than $20,000 to get that all done. So we did make a lot more money over the last few weeks of summer. I'll just jump in my combine. And we'll head up. Yeah, we made quite a bit of money last few weeks of summer just doing forestry work. And now we've spent it all. Getting the static caravan out here was pretty expensive. About $15,000 all in all. Where should we start? We've got our Ford over there with the gravity wagon. We'll start on this side. And we did get the corn header as well for this harvester with that money we made. So we'll get this going. And away we go. First harvest out in No Man's Land. Do have a withered patch here and at the other end of the field, but other than that, the crop has grown very well. We do have the realistic numbers mod on, so we'll get a realistic yield from this as well. And we'll keep hold of it until winter sets in, when we get the best price for wheat. I don't think I've spent money on anything else. I think that pretty much covers it. The corn header and the temporary home. So for a few days I was feeling pretty flush with money, and then it's all gone again. So we do need to get harvest done. And then we do need to get back to forestry to start making a bit more cash again. Get that lifted up. And very shortly as well, the corn should be ready to harvest as well. I did miss quite a bit over there on that side. wobbling a lot. Rough bit of the field there. We'll switch to the outside view. I did have the American version of this case, 1660, I think it is. Yep. But it was a bit weird, it was acting up a bit. I think there was something wrong with the hitbox on it. And sometimes you just crash into nothing at all. It would, like, if you put the debug on and press F5, you'd see some sort of part of the combine just floating in midair, even after you drove away from it. And if you drove forwards, you would end up smacking into it. And it'd freak out as well when it was in the shed, just static. There's the other withered patch, but other than that, only two. Pretty happy with that. Might not even fill the combine, this tiny field. I think in terms of crop rotation, what we'll do is after we've harvested the corn, we'll get winter wheat in down there. And then up here, next year we'll do the corn. And we'll see if we can maybe fit in a third, because we'll expand this field. Probably expand the cornfield a bit as well, because there's room there for that. And we'll see if we can maybe fit in a third field and probably do soybeans. should put it into cruise control and I can drink my tea. Silage bales will be ready for sale now as well, so I'll have to get some of them loaded up and decide how many to keep. And the work on the cow barn will have to maybe wait. I mean, we're alright with the static caravan, so we could do that first, but I think we'll get ourselves set up in a proper home first, and then we'll move on to getting the cattle in. But we do at least have the land cleared now for a bigger stable. And there we go. Excuse me. Tell you what, we'll just grab these few bits that we missed. That harvesting over in 15 minutes, or harvesting the wheat anyway. We'll put our pipe out and it should just about reach over there. There we go, and we managed to grab a screenshot. Right, we'll get the pipe put away. And we'll get ourselves folded up. And we'll very carefully drive back around here. It was a bit sad tearing down the wooden shack to make way for the caravan, but it'd be worth it in the end anyway. I'd just grown a bit attached to it. There we go. Didn't really put it through its paces, but I don't think it ever had been. Yeah, only 5,500 hours on it. So we'll see if we can get this auger set up. Get the John Deere warming up, and we will bring the Ford back around whilst it's doing that. Using all the machines today. We'll cut through the trees. And you'll notice the Ford has had a bit of work done to it as well. That's where about $5,000 went. New paint job. And some extra maintenance work on it as well. Looks good as new. So we'll scoot round this way. And you'll get a look at the corn as well as we go by. There it is. Doing alright for water. Yeah, I put dual wheels on the Ford, because I'm thinking I might have it doing some ploughing and cultivating, because we got the John Deere to do most of it last time, but the John Deere is in worse shape and I don't want to push it too hard and then only be down to 2 tractors, and only this one would be able to do any of the field work really. The Massey Ferguson's not really in any condition to do field work. It doesn't really have the power either. I'll jump out here. The new shed's up as well. I don't think that was up last time. There we go. Get that a bit higher, I think. We might have a problem reaching that box with the caravan there, so we might have to swing round the other to one of the other silos. So we go for this one. And there we go, after a lot of shuffling about, we settled for the auger here. I forgot how much of a premium space was in this working area. This shed is particularly in the way, but we did get it set up. We are ready to unload now, I think. Also, you know, you just sort of forget how big some things are, like the auger, to get the grain up there, but it's all looking good, so let's get it unloaded. And there it goes, up into the grain bin, which is going to be barely anything. We come over here, press F1, not even 1% full. But starting small anyway, aren't we? So one day we might use 1% of that grain bin. We'll get this moved out the way and get the cover put back on that as well. I'm tempted to just leave the auger out over the next bin until it's time to harvest the corn, really. As long as it doesn't blow away. We'll definitely have to see about moving the shed. At least we only have to do this once a year at the moment. Well, twice. Once for wheat, once for corn. But yeah, as things progress, definitely going to need more space around there. I do have the smaller auger as well to be able to empty these bins, but we won't need that until at least winter. So I'll probably leave this one here, get this shut away, I suppose. Can't really leave it there, can I? And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.